Introducing first, from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss!
Alexa Bliss, who returned last month at the Royal Rumble match. Alexa has a lot of experience inside the Elimination Chamber. She actually won the very first chamber for the women back in 2018. Many believe, Wade, she could be the odds-on favorite tonight.
Yeah, and it's strange, having been in the Elimination Chamber previously, that Alexa Bliss has this demented grin on her face. She knows full well how dangerous and damaging this structure is, yet she's ready for no-holds-barred action.
The entire WWE changed whenever Alexa Bliss popped up at the Royal Rumble. Nobody, and I mean nobody, was expecting her return. And now that she's back, she's ready for it all.
Alexa will be locked in a pod to start this matchup. Doors will be closed, and she will only be released when her time comes up. Of course, random drawing to enter this match.
Next, from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez!
The NXT upstart Roxanne Perez, former two-time NXT champion, really has shocked the world when she lasted a record 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 40 seconds in this year's Royal Rumble match. She beat Raquel Rodriguez to qualify for this match here tonight. Wade, I had a great conversation with Roxanne earlier today, talking about how she got started in her wrestling career. She's just 23 years old, but she started learning how to wrestle back when she was 13. At 16 years old, she would get on a Greyhound bus in Laredo, Texas on weekends and nights after school, and she would go all the way to Houston, where she would be trained by Booker T at the Hall of Famer school in Houston. She would then get back on the bus, go back to Laredo, get in at 4 o'clock in the morning, get up at 6 o'clock and go to school because she wanted to be a professional wrestler. Roxanne has an opportunity to shock the world tonight.
Yeah, wanted to be a professional wrestler, looks confident, looks surprisingly calm for what is effectively the only non-former world champ in this match. Roxanne is in for a rude awakening once that pot opens and she tastes the steel for the first time in this match.
I agree, Roxanne has certainly been awesome, a prodigy to say the least, but you said she looked confident and calm. I saw those eyes get big whenever she saw this Elimination Chamber for the first time up close and personal.
Role model.
Making her way to the ring, from San Jose, California, Bayley!
Well on her way to a Hall of Fame career, Bayley, a four-time world champion. She's held the NXT title, tag team titles, Money in the Bank, Royal Rumble. This is her third chamber match. Back in 2019, Bayley and Sasha Banks won a tag team title match inside the chamber, so Bayley knows what it takes to get it done.
Bayley has the deepest resume of any woman in this matchup. Surely a red-hot favorite tonight.
Yeah, this is a stacked field here tonight. Roxanne Perez, the only one in this matchup with no experience inside the Elimination Chamber. I'm going to talk to Wade about that in just a moment, because Wade has been in 3 Elimination Chamber matchups in his career.
And seeing this, Bayley is making her entrance right now. She has repeatedly called Michael Cole an idiot, and I agree with that sentiment.
Bayley's laughing. Think about the chain link and the post and the glass. So many things can hurt you in this Elimination Chamber.
And I got to tell you, Michael Cole, this chamber is something that will change careers forever. So dangerous, so much risk, but the reward is there, and that is why these 6 women are risking their careers tonight.
Next, from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair!
Bianca Belair will be the 4th woman locked in a pod here tonight. Bianca Belair, who actually won the chamber match a couple of years ago, back in 2022. This is her 3rd chamber match tonight. You saw Alexa Bliss. Bianca Belair eliminated Alexa Bliss inside the chamber the year that she won. Now, Wade, you've been in 3 chamber matches in your career. You mentioned it earlier. This is a match that can change the trajectory of your career, but also can shorten your career as well.
Yeah, one of the most appalling match designs in history. I'll tell you, like everyone else, I was really excited for my first chamber. Once I tasted that steel, once I felt the lingering effects of what this match did to my body, I dreaded number 2 and number 3, and then I pretty much chose retirement. This is a horrible experience for all of these women. Grin and bear it. It's going to be a tough night.
Yeah, the Elimination Chamber can beat you mentally before you even get in there, like it did for Wade, number 2 and number 3 times in there. The appeal of the steel is certainly something you can feel on your way in here, and the EST is ready to get back to WrestleMania.
So the next 2 women will start this chamber match.
Watch me.
From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, she is one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, representing the Judgment Day, Liv Morgan.
An interesting note, because the winner of this matchup will face either Rhea Ripley or Io Sky for the Women's World title at WrestleMania. Those 2 meet Monday night on Raw in Buffalo. Liv Morgan, Wade, defeated Io Sky to actually qualify for the chamber match. The 6th in her career. No one's even close to the appearances that Liv has.
No doubt in whatsoever the ability of Liv Morgan after the epic 2024 she had. And I, on the Countdown show, picked Liv Morgan as my winner. I want to change that now. This is kind of like the Royal Rumble. You need a lucky draw to guarantee a modicum of success. You don't want to be the first 2 in this match, and Liv Morgan is one of those.
And you notice, Pat, she is holding one half of the tag team titles. Liv and Raquel became record setters, 3-time tag champs, to beat Bianca and Naomi this past Monday night. Liv putting the title right in Bianca's face moments ago.
Yeah, the only tag team, women's tag team that's ever done that. Obviously, Judgment Day flying and riding high, but being the first 2 in is certainly a negative. Liv Morgan comfortable in the steel. We'll see how long she can last.
Well, Liv Morgan could really do with Raquel being in this match alongside her, however denied thanks to the qualification of Roxanne.
Making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, Naomi!
For the 3rd time in her career, Naomi will be inside the Elimination Chamber match. Naomi and Liv Morgan will start things off. This is the 7th Women's Elimination Chamber match in history. Again, once you're eliminated, you head back to the locker room via pinfall or submission. The last woman standing, guess where she's going, folks? WrestleMania.
It'll be fascinating if we get deep into this matchup with both Naomi and Bianca Belair end up working together to eliminate the rest of the women in this matchup. It will behoove them and will make their path to victory that much easier.
Well, let's not forget Bayley either. Bayley, good friends with Naomi as well.
Although she does have major issues with Bianca Belair dating back several years.
They've smoothed that over, Wade.
I think her name's Bianca, too. I don't know, you English folks speak everything.
We invented the language, Pat.
Okay.
Give me a break.
Oh, you're right. Doesn't mean you're right.
And we are underway in this matchup now tonight. Inside the ring, the official is Daphne LaShawn, and
What the?
oh, Liv Morgan! Liv Morgan! Look at the look on her face!
Oh my God.
Is that?
Liv Morgan believes
Whoa!
a ghost. In fact, Liv Morgan has seen a storm! Jade Cargill! Jade Cargill is back! We haven't seen her since she's attacked!
The cage!
A number of months ago!
Well, well, well. Say hello to some comeuppance.
Wait a minute!
What the?
Wait a minute! Jade Cargill has attacked Naomi!
What the hell are you doing, Jade?
Bianca Belair is beside herself inside the pod. Liv Morgan thought she was the target of the attack, and Jade Cargill has attacked Naomi. Don't tell me.
I don't want to.
No way.
I don't want to make any assumptions, Cole, but
I know you're gonna.
We're all thinking the same thing here.
Was it? Does Jade? Does she believe it was Naomi who attacked her?
she would be the only one that would know, Cole.
What else would possibly explain this kind of reaction from Jade Cargill?
And Jade Cargill's had an up and oh my goodness! Kicking Bianca into the pod. I should say Naomi into the pod as Bianca looks on.
Well, I'm as shocked as you are. We have never seen this side of Jade Cargill before, and only something incredibly dark could explain this kind of reaction. Cargill has gone berserk.
Naomi trying to crawl away, trying to crawl out of the chamber. The officials trying to separate Jade Cargill.
Oh.
And Cargill slamming Naomi into the side of the chamber.
Bianca's like the rest of us.
Malice and extreme prejudice. Jade Cargill came for her pound of flesh here.
Jade Cargill marched to the ring, beat the hell out of Naomi, and now she marches back to the locker room area. Bianca Belair is an emotional mess.
Well, Naomi's done. She's not competing tonight. There's no way.
Come on, somebody. Well, I mean,
Liv Morgan
we said it.
around the ring saying, I told you so, I told you so.
Well, Liv immediately thought that Jade was coming for her, but I believe that that Liv feels vindicated here.
Well, Liv Morgan went from being petrified, frozen in place, to now being completely euphoric.
Ladies and gentlemen, Naomi is no longer able to compete in the Elimination Chamber match. Therefore, she has been eliminated.
Well, the official making the call there. Naomi not medically cleared to continue in this matchup. Liv Morgan is ecstatic.
And so she should be. Her path to victory just got that much easier.
Alexa Bliss cannot believe what she just witnessed.
We're all in shock here, Cole.
Liv is saying, I told you so. The next pot will open in 10 seconds.
Well, Naomi's out of this. Bianca Belair, who is still technically in this match, is an emotional wreck now and perhaps can be counted out too.
Well, who's going to enter the chamber now against Liv Morgan?
I'm beside myself.
What a start to this match tonight. And an emotional Bianca Belair has been chosen now to enter the Elimination Chamber. And Bianca finally gets herself out of that. And Liv Morgan trying to take advantage from behind. Liv Morgan now attacking Bianca Belair. Bianca pleading and asking questions of Naomi as she's stretchered out of here. Bianca doesn't know what to think, and Morgan's taking advantage.
I couldn't even fathom the mental state of Bianca Belair, who potentially just found out that one of her best friends just turned Cody against another.
Two best friends tearing each other to shreds, or at least one tearing the other. Belair needs some answers. She's got no time to get them.
Well, Bianca Belair just fighting back now, and now trying to turn her anger to Liv Morgan. Bianca Belair in absolute shock after what transpired tonight. The return of her friend, her former tag partner, Jade Cargill, who attacked, we thought it was going to be Liv Morgan. It was actually Naomi. And the assumption can be made now that perhaps it was Naomi who attacked Jade Cargill and took her out of action a number of months ago. And now Bianca Belair just beating the hell out of Morgan.
She's she's gonna have to focus all this anger and confusion and emotion towards this Elimination Chamber match. Get yourself to WrestleMania, Bianca. Everything else can be dealt with later.
And now the EST, Bianca Belair, nobody home, as Morgan with a big smile on her face moves out of harm's way. And now Liv with that running kick to the back of the neck. Cover now to try to eliminate Bianca.
Think about the last week for Liv. She becomes tag team champs for the third time. First time that has ever happened in WWE, and seemingly vindicated on the Jade Cargill attack, which she was caught on camera in the scene of the crime. What a time for Liv Morgan.
The only thing that would top it, Pat, is winning this chamber and booking her ticket for WrestleMania.
Yeah, Liv Morgan's had quite the 12 months here at WWE, Women's Champion, of course, first ever Crown Jewel Champion, Tag Team Champion as well.
Belair's getting completely mugged in there. Zero chance of compartmentalizing here or focusing.
And now Liv turns her attention toward the corner and again attacking Bianca Belair.
Got a shocked Rogers Center here in Toronto.
Oh, and now Liv sent it to the turnbuckle. And Bianca Belair planning Liv Morgan.
Belair's just going on instincts at this point and hoping it's enough to somehow pull her through.
Here's the cover by Bianca to eliminate Liv, and a kick out at 2.
The less thinking Belair does in this match at this point, the better.
Again, Pat, you mentioned it. It's almost like the air came out of the balloon here for a bit with the 37,000 at Rogers Center. Still in shock, trying to figure out what happened moments ago in the Jade Cargill attack on Naomi.
I think all kind of real stuff.
Roxanne Perez now enters this matchup. I considered Roxanne the wild card. I think she has a chance in this match tonight. We talked about it on the Countdown show earlier on. Kip up by Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne the clear underdog in this one based on resume, but perhaps the rest of the women may take her a little lightly as a result.
I asked Roxanne if she was intimidated being in the ring with such great competitors here tonight. She said, no way, I'm a former two-time NXT champion. I am NXT. Look what I did at the Royal Rumble earlier this year.
That unflappable confidence has led her to be called the prodigy around here. Oh!
And Roxanne with a Hurricane Rana sets Bianca Belair down. And now Liv Morgan in trouble. Face first. Roxanne looking to put her away, hook to the leg now, and a kick out. Wait, is there any type of strategy at all in the chamber?
I mean, your best bet is luck and good fortune and getting a late draw out of there. But once you're in there, go hell for leather, because it's either you or your opponent. And right now, for Roxanne Perez, it's looking like her.
The power of Bianca Belair. Roxanne, though, tried to cross body off the chamber. Caught again by Bianca. Roxanne, though, from behind, grabbing the braid of Bianca Belair, who uses it to her advantage. Roxanne, though, side Russian leg sweep into the chamber.
Just completely outfoxing Bianca Belair. Highly impressive from the prodigy there, who has got a bunch of tricks up her sleeve. Meanwhile, keep your eyes open.
Liv Morgan with a wicked drop kick.
And it is part of the problem when you step up from NXT. It is a different level of competition.
Cover again by Liv to try to eliminate Roxanne, and a kick out at 2. Again, let's take a look at the action on the outside of the ropes.
Bianca Belair trying her best to take Roxanne up in knots, but keep your eyes and your wits about you at all times. Liv Morgan, the ultimate veteran now.
A little double missile drop kick on the outside to regain complete control. Liv Morgan, been a world champion before, looking to do it again at WrestleMania.
Liv with that running knee catches Roxanne. Roxanne rolls through at least momentarily. Morgan says, let's go. Liv Morgan has to roll through on her own. And both women down now. Collision in the center of the ring.
Well, that youthful excitement is slowly leaving the body of Roxanne Perez as reality and pain start kicking in.
I was going to ask you, in your first chamber, how long did it take for you for that reality to kick in?
I think the first 10 seconds I looked good. I threw a few punches, then I ended up tasting the metal and I wanted out.
It is now Bayley's turn to enter the Elimination Chamber. Bayley and Roxanne Perez have had quite the rivalry over the past couple of months, including an NXT Vengeance Day back in February. And Bayley now using the pod to her advantage to take out Roxanne Perez.
Anytime you can use your own pod for you, it is a great situation as Bayley is dribbling Roxanne's head off the wall.
Bayley was the ultimate idol of a young Roxanne Perez. Quite clearly feels a little different now.
Oh! When your idols become your rivals, that's when life starts being a little bit different.
Scotty Barnes, who plays in this building for the Rappers, would have loved Bayley dribbling Roxanne Perez in the pod. And now a belly to belly into the side of the chamber.
Here we go.
Bayley again in her third chamber match, and Wade, you talked about this earlier. Bayley and Bianca Belair have had their problems in the past. They seem to have mended fences as of late.
Some cuts run too deep to mend, and I don't care. They might put a brave face on at times,
yes,
but that hatred burns red hot.
Number of standing switches. Again, when it's about WrestleMania, all bets are off. And Bayley showing some sportsmanship. Oh, and a forearm caught Bianca.
We knew that was momentarily.
Perfectly legal to attack that hair braid. Bianca uses it as a weapon of her own.
But by the way, anything's legal inside the chamber. And a big knee caught Bianca on the jaw. Well, let's go Bayley chants from the fans here. Oh, look at that sunset flip bomb into the corner by Bayley. Drags Bianca back toward the center of the ring. Bayley looking to eliminate Belair and a kick out at 2.
I'm impressed that Bianca Belair is still hanging on in this one after clearly such a shocking start to this matchup.
Yeah, again, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, Naomi and Liv Morgan started the match. Jade Cargill came storming down to the ring, and oh, big elbow by Bayley. Cover again by Belair. Hook in the leg to try to eliminate her, and a kick out at 2. We thought that Cargill was coming after Liv Morgan, but instead she attacked Naomi. And Naomi was beaten so badly that she's not able to compete in this matchup.
The slim hopes of Bianca Belair are really starting to fade now. She's taken more abuse than anyone.
The prodigy with a power bomb of Bayley on the outside. Great.
The former golden girl of NXT who has turned mean and vindictive as the reality of this industry.
Roxanne with a frog splash to Bayley. Cover now, hook of the leg, isn't it up and a kick out at 2 by Bayley. Can you imagine for Roxanne's ego if she was able to pin Bayley there? And a gold code breaker.
Ego, confidence, you name it.
Cover by Morgan, and Perez able to stay alive.
Another look at this powerbomb right onto that steel by Roxanne Perez, pulling out every trick she can manage. A huge student of the game, a fan of this industry since she was a kid. She knows full well how to do maximum damage inside the Elimination Chamber.
Alexa Bliss looking on. She's next to enter. She had a big smile on her face because she's watching these other 4 competitors beat the heck out of each other. Only one elimination in this match, and that was Naomi because of the Cargill attack. And the change in the look of a trance-like Alexa Bliss, slowly entering a chamber match that she won back in 2018.
The buzz is palpable for Alexa's appearance.
One of the most mystical and perplexing individuals in the history of the women's division.
Alexa Bliss, a 5-time world champion, woman who eliminated Bayley inside the chamber. And now Alexa Bliss going right after Liv Morgan. Roxanne Perez suffered a back elbow. And Bliss now sends Perez down. And Alexa Bliss unloading. Just a vicious assault by Bliss.
Well, Bliss as fresh as a daisy, the last woman to enter this match, and it shows.
Liv creates separation momentarily. Drop kick by Bliss. Drive Morgan back toward the corner. Bayley now from behind, scoops up Bliss, looks for elimination here. Bliss has to kick it too.
Bliss.
Oh, what a right hand!
That's a jaw loosener. Bayley, perhaps not silly with that shot.
She's a weirdo. And Bliss now, double knees to the back of the neck of Bayley.
A question how.
Cover now. Bliss looking to eliminate Bayley. Shoulders down. Bayley stays in it.
Well, with that lack of competition over the past couple of years for Alexa Bliss, I really questioned just how sharp she could be. But she looks perfect in there. Zero ring rust whatsoever.
Throwing bombs, getting pins.
There's
Alexa
the double
Bliss.
knees, and Roxanne Perez able to counter and send Bliss outside the ropes.
Earlier, Alexa said to Roxanne, "Who the hell do you think you are?" Well, Alexa, this is a prodigy in the making.
Yeah, Roxanne, Wade has all the tools to be a great one.
Yeah, gets a little overconfident, a little over cocky, and you cannot do that with veterans like Alexa Bliss, who will keep you guessing and capitalize on every mistake.
And again, Wade, that's a lack of experience, right?
It has to be. You get a rush of blood to the head as a youngster in this game, and that's when the big mistakes happen.
Bliss cross body caught by Bayley and Belair, who are now working together to slam Bliss to the middle of the mat.
Well, temporary alliances in this kind of match can be highly beneficial, but they are always temporary, as Belair just found out.
What's Bayley going to do here with Bliss and Belair? And Bayley now with a diving cross body to take out Belair and Bliss. And now Liv Morgan from behind drives Bayley into the pod.
Every woman tasting steel.
You have eyes in the back of your head in this elimination chamber.
Wade, you know how important it is at this stage of the career to get to WrestleMania, to be a part of the two-night card in Las Vegas.
You're lucky if you get. You're lucky if you get 5 appearances at WrestleMania in your career. The best of the best maybe get 10. You have to take every opportunity to
Roxanne
get there.
trying to take opportunity here and a kick out by Bayley.
And we're really getting to the business end of this matchup now, because
What a move!
5 women left. Here we go, Cole.
Crossface by Perez. Bayley middle of the ring. If Bayley taps, she'll be eliminated. Bayley, is she going to tap out to Perez?
No road breaks whatsoever. No escape other than a reversal here.
Just like Bayley did there. Again, the ropes do not cause a break. Both women now outside of the ropes. Bayley trying to grab the chamber to try to force something here, but Perez tries to get it locked in, and now Bayley using the chamber.
Wow, genius.
Great move by Bayley.
The ingenuity there of Bayley is phenomenal. Wait.
Using the chains as a cheese grater on the hands of Perez. So cool in a crisis is Bayley. Got out of dodge on that one, but straight back into trouble.
And again, Roxanne Perez now driving Bayley, using the second rope to her advantage. Perez has been so impressive in this match so far.
It's an improbable story, an NXT superstar. Knees up right to the kisser.
Went for the moonsault. Roxanne may have a broken nose, courtesy of Bayley. Bayley now with a one for the rose plant, countered by Roxanne. And Roxanne dumped over the top rope. She hit hard. Liv Morgan now. Oblivion! Cover by Liv. Liv eliminates Bayley.
Bayley has been eliminated.
4 women now remain with an opportunity to get to WrestleMania. Morgan, Belair, Perez, and Bliss.
And perhaps the biggest hitter of them all, the one with the biggest resume, Bayley, is out, and this matchup has been blasted wide open.
Again, Bayley focused a lot on Roxanne Perez there, and Liv Morgan able to take control. And now Bianca Belair, who obviously has massive issues with Liv Morgan.
Yeah, heading in the sky, maybe a little bit of a cat and mouse game here.
Well, Liv, the problem is when you get up there, you got nowhere to go.
Somehow you've got to come back down.
Liv Morgan now with Bianca Belair up on top of the pod too. Bianca bounced off the glass there. Big elbow by Belair, high above the ring. Belair and Liv Morgan. And Liv Morgan just using Belair's hair to try to hang on for dear life.
And this could turn ugly for both women.
Oh no! Oh! Liv Morgan just got whipped by Belair, and she's hanging on now. And she collapses to the floor.
Yikes!
Did you hear that, Pat?
Did you feel that, Cole? Yes and yes!
Well, Belair should really stay up there. It's about the safest place in that structure.
Bianca Belair from the top of the pod now. Belair with a crossbody taking everybody out. Third time in her career, Belair's been through the carnage of the chamber. Listen to this. Oh my goodness!
Belair going high risk, taking out the entire field.
And look at this welt on Liv. The whip across the body is starting to settle in, and yes, it is. Toronto.
All four women absorbing.
Look at Bianca, look at Bianca crawling to the cover now. Hook of the leg on Perez and a kick out by Roxanne. Bianca trying to take advantage. And now trying to drag Morgan back into the ring. Again, the pinfall has to happen inside the squared circle. Morgan kicks it too.
Morgan's midsection is bleeding from that hair whip.
That was one of the loudest things I've ever heard.
They heard it all the way over there in Saskatoon.
That's a long way away.
Canada's big. They need to stop booing our national anthem.
Belair now with Alexa Bliss trying to hook her up on the top rope. Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan now into the fray. This is not going to be good. This is not going to be good at all, folks. And down goes Bliss and Belair. Again, everybody down. Everybody putting everything they have on the line for an opportunity at the world title at WrestleMania.
Look at that welt.
Listen. Oh,
Jeez.
In a match filled with steel, we are talking about a hair whip that has perhaps caused more damage than anything. That is incredible. Industrial levels of abuse getting thrown out left, right, and center. And hats off to these women for still being in the fight, especially Belair.
Over 30. Oh! Went for the oblivion. Roxanne Perez with a kick, though, stopped it from happening. Drives Belair now into the corner. Roxanne Perez with a kick to the midsection, and here comes Perez. Went for pop rocks. Cold breaker. Bliss. Twisted Bliss. Cover. Perez eliminated by Bliss. And we're down to
Roxanne
3.
Perez has been eliminated.
Morgan, Belair, and Bliss. Great performance by Roxanne Perez in this matchup. But now we are down to 3. All 3 of these women have been former world champions. Morgan, a 2-time world champion. Bianca, a 3-time world champion. And Alexa Bliss, a 5-time world champion.
Now Bliss has that sinister, disturbed look in her eye once again. All 3 women know they are tantalizingly close to winning this match.
It's high pressure time now, Pat, with WrestleMania looming.
Certainly is. Who's going to punch a ticket to Las Vegas?
Bianca now looking for the KOD. She's got Bliss up. And Liv Morgan, though, sent flying by Alexa Bliss. Bianca now.
Great
Nice.
Rana from Alexa into a leg sweep.
And now Alexa
Standing tall.
continuing to punish Bianca Belair. No 5 count here. Liv Morgan will break it up momentarily.
Bliss having a little too much fun at the expense of Belair, taking her eye off the prize. Morgan, of course, capitalizing.
And Morgan now going for the 3 Amigos, of course made famous by the late, great Eddie Guerrero. Taught to Liv Morgan by her boyfriend, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, who's one of the reasons Morgan is a tag champ with Raquel Rodriguez today.
Dirty Dom, the greatest luchador on the planet, teaching
Did you forget about
Liv
Penta?
Morgan a few tricks.
Did you forget about Ray?
Yeah, you're saying some real dumb
Did you forget
stuff.
about
early.
Dragon Lee?
It's all opinion-based. You can have your opinion. You're wrong.
Well, speaking of Rey Mysterio and now her boyfriend Dirty Dom, Liv Morgan perhaps looking for a 619, intercepted by Bliss. Went for Sister Abigail. Morgan rolls Bliss up. Liv Morgan almost had her. And now Bianca with Morgan up top, looking for the KOD. Morgan able to survive.
Liv Morgan is just too damn good. We saw it in 2024.
Roll through by Belair. And a kick out at 2. Alexa Bliss catches Bianca. 619 Sister Abigail!
Welcome home, Sister Abigail.
Liv Morgan, jackknife cover for the win! And she eliminates Bliss. We're down to 2. We're down to 2.
Alexa Bliss has been eliminated.
Liv Morgan again, and genius move, Wade.
Well, Liv Morgan needs to get over and cover Belair, who just ate an Abigail DDT, is completely out cold, and this is a procession now.
Cover by Morgan for the win, and Bianca stays in it. And this matchup continues.
What a turn of events. And we know all about the physical strength of Bianca Belair. The fact that she's still in this after the mental disturbance she suffered earlier is mind-boggling.
Well, let's not forget Liv Morgan, who actually started this matchup, Wade. She's been in it for the duration. Liv Morgan using up Bianca Belair's hair to her disadvantage. Belair now driven into the chamber a number of times. Liv Morgan beating the hell out of Belair.
Just sheer genius from Liv Morgan. Good night, Belair.
Cover to go to WrestleMania. Bianca stays in it at 2.
Absolutely brilliant offense from Liv Morgan. Not enough to go to WrestleMania just yet.
What an incredible match to kick things off here tonight.
Well, both of these women left in this match have been put through the ringer through the entirety of this match. Who's going to Mania?
Oh! Wicked code breaker by Liv Morgan off the ropes. Bianca with a spear! Cover by Belair. Over the leg. Morgan is still in it.
Both women running on fumes at this point. It's all instinctive. It's all about how unfading are you? How hard-wearing are you? How badly do you want to get to WrestleMania?
An opportunity against Rhea Ripley or Io Sky for the World Championship hangs in the balance. Will it be Belair? Will it be Liv Morgan? Look at, again, the blood just from the hair whip by Belair earlier on. Liv trying to hang on now.
Might be desperation.
By both women.
Yeah, there's nothing tactical at this point. You're not thinking clearly.
Oh, no. Oh! Vladimir Guerrero Jr. would be very happy with the display that Bianca Belair is putting on here at the Rogers Center in Toronto.
Just battering Liv off the cage and off the glass. And then one last power bomb!
What a display of core strength by Bianca Belair this deep in a match.
I don't think Liv Morgan has anything left as
Defenseless.
Belair goes to the top rope now. Bianca Belair from the top. 450 knees up by Morgan. Liv Morgan able to counter.
Bianca just moving a beat too slow this deep into the matchup.
And now Bianca, though, using her power. She's got Liv up on her shoulders. Liv's in trouble here. Went for the KOD. Morgan counter with another code breaker. Went for Oblivion. Intercepted by Bianca. Liv up again. KOD. Kiss of death. Bianca Belair is going to WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
You can't spell WrestleMania without EST.
What a performance by both Bianca and Liv tonight. Bianca Belair was an emotional mess, an emotional powder keg after Jade Cargill attacked Naomi. Bianca needs explanations. She wants explanations. But in the meantime, Belair's going to WrestleMania.
Congratulations, Bianca.